really excited at Air Academy High School about technology, about innovation, and about our flexible learning spaces. We have 3 teachers that are piloting this program this year. And for me, it's all about creating spaces and facilities and areas where kids can collaborate, where they can work together to problem solve, critical thinking, and for teachers to have an environment where they are more a facilitator of learning and not just in front of the class directing and giving information.
The desk-looking things, sort of looking things in the middle are called nodes. And as you can see, they can easily roll from one grouping area to the other. Quickly and easily, students can regroup or even get in a whole class formation.
And the new classroom is pretty cool because it gives you like the chance to like group up easier, the movement of the chairs. Like we do a bunch of grouping now, and it's a lot more simple to get around and like get to that group and talk about stuff and have discussions on topics. Plus, just like I'm an antsy kid. Like right now, I'm looking around, dancing right now. You can tell, and it swivel a little bit. It gives me some freedom to just tap my feet and be me.
Well, I find that it can be really difficult to learn sometimes when you're sitting in kind of like hard seating areas, because then you're really uncomfortable. And the couches are just a really comfortable way, and they're situated where you can kind of communicate with other people, and in Spanish it's important to communicate. So it's just a really great addition to the classroom.
This stool helps us learn because like if you're thinking and you are really uncomfortable, just like spinning around in the stool can actually help and like get your like mind flowing with information.
I like these chairs because you get to be closer to the table, and like they're just so like nice to be with, and I like being closer to the table so I can be able to write and actually be able to see how I'm doing with my writing.
So part of my goal when I was designing this classroom space is that as an English language arts teacher, a lot of what we do is building a collaborative classroom community, which means a lot of small group, partner, and whole class discussion. So the nodes work really, really well, but I knew that not every student in a classroom of 30 would probably love all of the motion, and that some students would want a bigger work surface, and that just some students wouldn't be attracted to those as an option. So that's why I also have 2 tabletop seating areas with seats that do not roll, so that students have the option to sit at those, spread out a little more. The third main type is the soft seating area. Those have little tables at them that can pull right up to the soft seating area, so students can still sit at those and have their laptop and their textbook out and work.
So welcome to my science room. One of the things that was most important to me in designing my science classroom was ensuring that I had a separate space from the lab to the classroom so that our new furniture wouldn't get ruined. Also, I wanted to create an environment that was very collaborative and flexible for students. So all of our tables here, you can use a whiteboard marker to write on and erase. So this is a great space, and they all have it, for our students to get together, collaborate, draw on the table, brainstorm, work out some scientific math problems. I also wanted to blend learning and have a variety of seating for students. I tried to incorporate levels into my classroom and design it so that students always have the ability to collaborate and can spread out and show their work right on the table.
A couple things I hope that my space does is I want it to be inviting to students, where they get really excited to come in the classroom. I also want it to be flexible, and I also want to really foster creativity, where students become inspired to create new things. This area I like to call the watering hole. It is an area for students to collaborate and work together with groups In the center here, I kind of have an area that is just meant for creativity. We can do crafts. I really wanted an area where students could work quietly and independently, so I call this the cave. So we have that counter with these really fun stools that the kids can sit in that are kind of meant to not sit still. I have an area that is built for me to interact with small groups of students. I like to do a lot of conversation here.
I love the new furniture. It's so fun, and like if you're feeling like sitting on a sofa one day, you can sit on the nice sofa, and if you want to like move around more, you can sit on the little wobbly chairs, and if you want a desk, you can just sit on the desk or the desk chair, and it's awesome. I love it so much. So yeah.